there was another story that happened today. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Kirsche was canceled. Kirsche, the VTuber. You guys know who she
Yeah.
is?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've streamed with her once actually.
she's been on FlashCast.
She has
before.
been. She's going to come back on again in the future. I was just talking to her earlier. But this person has reemerged. Let's go over this story. So there's a game called Crime Bosses that she liked and promoted, and I guess she had a sponsorship with them. And
Oh yeah, I've seen the clips.
this person here, this Anna Valens, has made 2 articles now trying to get her deplatformed, and now they managed to. They didn't make it work with Gamer Subs, this other company. They didn't cups and merchandise for VTubers, but they did get that game company to drop her sponsorship, and the backlash has been glorious for them too. By the way, their game now on Steam has been downvoted to hell. But I just want to show you. So this person right here is specifically who is after Kirsche. And what's funny?
What the is that thing?
Well, we're gonna go over that.
It's almost like they're asking, "Can you see if I've got any nose hairs showing?"
So
that's what
Yeah,
I see when I
what's
look at
going
that
on
picture.
there?
This is what
It looks like
Kirsche,
David
sorry,
Bowie
I'm saying
fucked one of the goblins in Labyrinth is what it looks like to me. But
Kirsche, sorry. So Kirsche, this person has a hard-on for Kirsche. Literally, this person also is a failed VTuber. Tried to be a VTuber, got rejected. But what really pisses me off about this whole situation is this person is trying to be the moral police. And let's take a look at this person's morals, shall we? You ready for this?
Yeah.
In the future, there are.
Let this play too. It's a minute 49 seconds. So let's just let it rip.
In the future, there are a number of institutions that emerge. If you are a trans girl or if you are trans feminine, you can go ahead and sign up for a reservation slot to an all-day access to one of many breeding facilities where you get to breed the shit out of that cis girl pussy. You can absolutely devastate that shit, destroy it, murder it. It's done. Like, they have to cycle the girls out because that pussy is absolutely out of commission. And now we have breeding saunas, we have breeding bookstores, breeding movie theaters. Those are really nice. You have breeding adult schools.
Yes.
You have breeding esports arenas. Very fun. This is something we're building. This is the future. This is what TERFs don't want. They understand that we're trying to build these breeding facilities. And it's really important for you to fund your local trans girl top who is absolutely destroying that good pussy right now. Like, you need to give her the funds because she is the future, But the future that I want is I just want to live in a world where you can walk down the street and you don't even have to worry about whether you're going to be able to breed that good macaroni in a pot puss.
What?
That's not a tall ask. And I think that's the future for all of us. Is just destroying that pussy wherever you go, whenever you go.
So this is the moral police. What you should and shouldn't say or be into. But this is this person's fantasy. This is what this person wants for the future, where trans women can go into arenas and just rape women. A woman walking down the street, you can just rape her.
Destroy the puss.
That's the future. And the reality that this moral policeman wants. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Like, these people side with this bullshit over her. That's so disgusting.
what's hilarious about this, and I wrote this underneath the post that you made about this, is what this thing here is describing is exactly what the left claims Trump is trying to do with women.
True. Yeah.
With the whole like Handmaid's Tale thing where they force you to breed. That's literally what he's describing is these like places where this is really legit. Like these places exist. Like that's fucked up.
Flash, you
Yeah,
can't
that's-
bring me on a stream with this kind of degenerate shit and tell me like you can't say what you want to. Like that's
Can't.
cool.
You just can't.
Like
have
yeah, like, Jesus, the
this
shit
is
I want
very
to say, none of it's friendly.
This is a very protected class on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we have to skirt the lines. But this is pretty I don't see how you can defend this shit. This is disgusting. Now
Okay, then how can I just like a PC version of my reply would be war had a reason.
Now this person has because everybody every post that this Anna Valens makes, people go and post this video. So
yeah, I
now,
wonder why.
now he had to come out and say it was just jokes, just kidding, and it's like
Yeah,
you're not
right.
joking.
It's called
course,
saving
yeah.
space and cope. You
Now,
See,
I would
this
also
is the
hold on
crazy
a
double
second, Rhino.
standard.
Hold on. I would like to point out that this person has a Kiwi Farms thread.
No,
And, you can see that this is not a joke to this person. This is a
of
fantasy
course not.
that this person very much wants and gets off onto. A very detailed, archived history of this.
This is what happens when you just don't date regular women like you should, and you're just trying to be something you're not. That's what it sounds like.
No,
to
no,
me.
no, 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 no.
You're
This
repressed
is
as
what
fuck.
happens. This is what happens when your parents don't have good breeding stock and produce some dysgenic.
Well, that too, but
Mm.
I mean, all
'Cause
these people that
Just
are
look
like,
at the hairstyle. Jesus Christ, it's like the worst
Yeah.
of the '80s come to life.
that's
But
what I
this
said. It
is
looks like
also the
David
double
Bowie fucked one
standard.
of the goblins in Labyrinth.
This is also the
Mm.
double standard. They come out and say something stupid. They expect that after they apologize and say it was just jokes, that you would just take it in jest and not get cancelled or continue to get cancelled. Whereas if it's the other way around and you're saying something quote unquote transphobic or something like that, even if you come out and apologize, we're still going to cancel your ass. We're still going to come after you and call you all the names under the like. That's the difference for me in this crap. What a load of
I just
shit.
don't buy this whole thing where you like turn trans to be a lesbian. What the is that? Right? That's kind of basically what this is.
Yeah,
Right.
I know. I don't know.
That is.
It makes
I'm like
absolutely
kind
no
of speechless
sense.
after hearing that. That's just.
You can treat me like one of your
Right.
girlfriends, but if you want,
that's
I'll
kind
fuck
of
the
messed
shit
up.
out
I
of
don't know,
you.
man.
Yeah,
That was like
It's
that. Like
quite
made
simple.
me feel
It's-
something inside that just made me feel wrong. Like I don't know how else to put it.
It's very simple.
That
It's
was
from an
fucked up.
evolutionary perspective. It's the people who can't breed, and so this is like their
Yeah.
access to the opposite sex. That's basically what it is. It's not rocket science. It's just gross.
Yeah.
I mean, you just look at them and go like, no normal woman would ever be attracted to that because you just scream cringe.
Well, my point is they clearly aren't actually traditionally gay. They clearly haven't transitioned all the way, or they wouldn't be able to murder that pussy in his words, them's words, whatever the f they is. Right? To me, it just sounds like a bunch of repression hidden behind their stupid wanting to be either gay, lesbian, trans, bisexual, whatever, so that people look at them and pay attention to them.
Yeah,
When
stop
really they're
retention.
just straight.
They're straight and they can't get laid.
Did you
Exactly
see-
my point. They're the real
Yeah.
incels at the end of the day. Yes, now you.
Yeah.
That's the point I was making. I agree with what you said, but that's the point I was
No.
getting at. It feels like some repressive bullshit, like some actual incel type shit. Like
Pay attention to me. I deserve pussy. That's basically it.
Yes. Yeah.
Here's
yeah.
yeah.
So the game, the Crime Boss game that dropped, Kirsche, this is the update.
Graph on the top right. Where is the graph? I'm not show graph.
Yes!
Jesus.
Look at that.
Don't put the
What are we
fuck
looking
to.
at?
Like, no.
Oh, look at this.
It's very popular.
The consequences of my actions.
What is this? I don't even know. what I'm
So
looking at.
this is the reviews of the game that was previously sponsoring her and then dropped her. And now here's what's happening with the people that play the game. They are quite pissed. And they're going in there and reviewing it and saying, "F this game." And now the game is getting review bombed, and I would say rightfully so. These developers, f them right in the ass.
I don't actually like where this trajectory is going, though.
You got to do something to fight back against this shit, and I think this is a
No. I meant from the perspective of not so much the canceling. It's just that you will railroad a essentially competent product because you fucked with someone that is not related to the production of the product.
Well, they're sponsoring it.
That's dicey. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they're just dunking on the game because they fuck with her and not because the game is good or bad. Like if you're like someone who's not paying attention to it and you just see that, it looks fucky. Just like purely is the product good, yes or no? That's not a good market signal. It's my point.
I disagree. I think when you do like this is how you stop shit like this. So they did the 2016 thing, went with that weirdo that wants to rape women.
No, I understand the retaliation. I understand it from a consumer perspective. This is what you
I
do.
get what Spoon's saying. Yeah,
he's saying be mocked. They should have when they make a post, people should go in there and say, "You canceled Kirsche. I'm not going to buy your shit." Like, this has to come to an end. And this is how it's
don't
done.
buy their shit, but like what Spoon's saying is you don't need the negative reviews at the end of the day if they're if they are not
it's not related to the product itself.
Yeah, because it doesn't help your case, basically, is what he. I get.
Yeah. I mean,
but
I
if they
understand
are
why,
playing
like,
the game and they're pissed. No, this is to me. This is just this is what happened. This is the consequences of my action.
But see, the review, the negative bombing is not aimed at the product; it's aimed at the developers. That's my point.
Yeah, you
Aren't
just
they
don't
representative
buy
of the game
at the end
though?
of the day.
Yeah,
no, but what I'm saying,
what if you're like a producer of the game? Yeah, that's my point. Like, what if you a producer of that game? You feel like you did a good job, and you actually like Kirsche, but now someone else is shitting on you because of what the company you worked for did that. You see my point? You're not related.
If you say I'm not buying this game because of that, that sends a different message than doing a bad review of a game that is unrelated to the situation.
Yes.
I think that there's a lot of people that bought this game because of her.
Yes, agreed.
And they're not happy that the person that got them to pick this up just got canceled by them. So, I mean, I get it, and I'm not against it.
Right, but I see what Spoon's saying.
I get it.
But I get it as well. But I'm like,
I'm sick of this shit with these people.
Yeah.
And so
I agree.
I don't disavow.
No, neither do I. But I'm like, I can see the precedent can get dicey.